Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope y'all had a great day overall, man. Back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We got some things that we currently need to discuss going on in the boxing world. My man Turki Alalshikh just dropped a bomb with some good fight announcements that's been in the works, and he said this is going to be going down in May. So we definitely going to talk about this. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Romero versus Ryan Garcia confirmed. Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. Just like the rumors we've heard, confirmed. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about Turki Alalshikh partnering with PBC overall, man. We definitely going to talk about this. Shout out to everybody that's in the building so far. You see what I'm saying? And to answer your question, Marissa, I did reach out to Rolly, and Rolly did confirm this. So, this is real, y'all. But we got a shit ton of comments in the building, man. Let me read these comments as always. I always interact with my guys. You feel what I mean? Shout out to my boy, Chris OY. He says the way Rolly be finessing these fights is hilarious. Hey, man. I guess that's what happens when you market yourself and you're a relevant name. You market yourself well, people are gonna want to see you. You know what I'm saying? And I guess Rolly got an exciting style too, so I guess it makes sense. You feel what I mean for the time being. He said that the Rolly text me celebrating. No, I had actually reached out to him because he actually just sent a pair of winning gloves, over to my gym, and we gave them to one of the kids, and the kid was really happy about it. So shout out to Rolly for that. You know what I mean? We got our differences, but that was a real thing that he did. So salute to Rolly. And Rolly will be coming on the channel next month to chop it up with me about the fight. So we're gonna get that shit popping for sure. Forever Dedicated said Rolly gotta watch that left hook. Shit, everybody that fight Ryan gotta watch that left hook. That's for sure. But we're gonna talk about it. But if he anything like himself, not scared to get hit, he dog walks Ryan, take him for a walk. Ooh, Forever Dedicated, back and Rolly play. We're gonna talk about it. I read this dude comments before I went live, and I'm assuming like English not his first language, so I don't even know what he's saying. He says Mazuma TV, why think Rolly no make fight with Al Heyman? Think it make problem with PBC? Well, I think you're trying to say that. I think you're trying to ask me why Rolly's not fighting with Al Heyman. His last fight was with Al Heyman. He is with Al Heyman. For what I understand, he's no longer with Mayweather Promotions, but he is with Al Heyman. And PBC, they've been doing business with Turki Alalshikh. What can I say? How does Romero keep getting these big fights? I think it has a lot to do with marketability. I think it has a lot to do with, having a track record of, being in exciting fights, putting on a great effort. Rolly isn't the most skilled individual. He's not the top of the food chain at all, but, he's really been a part of some good fights. Gervonta Davis, he gave his best effort before he got caught. Took on Isaac Cruz. He didn't have to fight Isaac Cruz. He took on the challenge. Rolly's not scared to roll the dice. So I guess that's why they involved him. And Rolly and Ryan, they got a little history. So, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a good fight. It's not the fight, but it's a good fight. Rolly is the only one stupid enough to fight juiced up Garcia. I reached out to him and I asked him if there was going to be drug testing. I haven't gotten a text back yet, so I'm not too sure. Coffee Plant, what up? Lorenzo, what up? Marissa, what's going on, Marissa? Teacher Selvin, what up? He said, wait, what did he say? He said, Rolly roll. They should have this fight on Misfits. You crazy. You crazy. I think it's a good fight, man. Where do you think this leaves Pitbull? I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. I mean, he fighting on March. He fighting in February. Fighting Fierro. So it all depends on how that fight turns out with Fierro, depending on whether he wins or loses. I'm assuming he's gonna win the fight. He might get himself back on a Turki Alalshikh card or a big fight card overall. Isaac Cruz, he got a little reputation about himself, exciting, come forward, aggressive fighter that go for the knockout. So he'll find the opportunity, but obviously it's all dependent on how he looks in his next fight. He said, me and Rolly best friends now. That's hilarious. Now, I reached out to him just to get confirmation. That's all. Ain't nobody buddy with the nigga. Ryan ducking Vada. Shit. Anonymous said, shaking my head, y'all really saw Pitbull hitting Rolly with all them hooks and still saying that. Hey, man. I mean, that's the purpose of going back to the lab, right? Fixing mistakes. You know, but Rolly, he got a history of being hit with left hooks. You know what I mean? But we gotta see what's going on with Ryan, man. You know what I'm saying? We not about to sit here and act like this man wasn't cheating. Maybe if he's not on the juice in this fight, it might be a totally different outcome. Pagat Petit, what up? He said he training. Get that work in, brother. Rolly getting slept by Hawk Garcia. This nigga said Hawk Garcia. Y'all funny as hell. Who I'm rooting for? You know, I would never root for the drug cheat. You feel what I'm saying? I would never root for the drug cheat. Am I the biggest Rolly fan? No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But would I rather root for Rolly or would I rather root for the drug cheat? You know what I'm saying? I think y'all can answer that yourself. Coffee, you know what it is, Coffee. You know what I mean? Never gonna be if you giving me no other choice, I'm rooting for Rolly. Of course I'm rooting for Rolly. I've never known Rolly for being a drug cheat. You know what I mean? I've always, seen him come in and give his best effort, whether he came out on top or he didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with Rolly. Regardless of the weird shit that he was on in the past and all that, we talking about fights. We're not talking about the individual. We talking about them fighting. I hope Rolly pull it off. I hope Rolly beat his ass like he did in that sparring session. That's what I hope. But, times has changed. Ryan done tripled, quadrupled in size and fucking whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely rooting for Rolly. I could give a fuck less about what anybody got to say. You know what I mean? You would never hear me say, "Oh, let's go, Ryan." Like you would never hear that out my mouth. Never. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's in the building for the 22 people that's in here. Let's get the likes up, man. If we got 20, now we got 24 people. If we got 24 people, we need 24 likes. Let's get the algorithm on the up so that people know that Mazuma TV is live. We got 14 likes so far, man. I'm highly appreciative. Shit, we about to hit 2,500, 2,520. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's dope. Salute. They've been trying their best to demonetize my videos and all that shit. They don't be liking how I be talking on here, but it is what it is. We gonna keep rocking. You hear it? Yeah, Rolly gonna be hopping on the channel next month. You know what I mean? He said to let the shit die down a little bit and then we gonna converse. So we definitely gonna talk about it. Big Soldier MX, he said Devin the man who they say never be the same fighting. A former champ, Jose Ramirez, on a comeback. Not only a champ, a unified champ. You know what I'm saying? Jose Ramirez, one of them guys at 140. You know what I mean? Josh Taylor derailed it, but Josh Taylor happened to be the man. You know what I mean? Jose Ramirez was the second best in the division at the time. You know what I mean? So I don't know exactly what's left of Jose Ramirez. You know what I mean? I don't know what he got left in the tank or whatever the case is, but that's still a champion. You know what I mean? That's still somebody who got punching power. That's still somebody who could be very much dangerous, especially coming off of a grueling fight. You know what I mean? Where you literally bouncing back. You know what I mean? This could be somebody who could give you confidence. There could be somebody who may very well fuck up the show. You know what I mean? Like a former unified champion on a comeback fight. You know what I mean? That's not the safest bet. You know what I mean? But Devin Haney, he's shown through his track record to not really be, hesitant on taking big chances or taking big tests. You know what I mean? Bash Perez says we need Ryan to beat Rolly because we need Haney to whoop him in October. Well, let's say Rolly does defeat Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Let's say that does happen. The fight between Dev and Ryan could still happen. You know what I mean? But I see what you're saying. You want to see, Ryan and Devin rematch, so you feel like Rolly in the way. I get it. That's why Devin has a better resume than Tank, Tio, and Shakur. He never ducks. Hey man, whenever people get to ask me about resumes and who got it's like, bro, until they fight each other, man, I don't really care to have them conversations. You hear me? That's all. But let's actually pull this shit up because Turki Alalshikh had posted it himself on social media. Shout out to Turki Alalshikh. He making some big shit pop. You feel what I mean? He was a man of his word. He said he was gonna have some announcements coming up, and he got some shit locked in. So, he posted a picture with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. And Turki Alalshikh says the Ring Magazine is excited to announce its first boxing card in USA this May 2025 in collaboration with the video game Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, which the card will be named after. And SNK Games. Now, I'm not familiar with the gaming world. I have no idea what Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves is. So if anybody could, educate me on that, that'll be very much appreciated. He goes on to say this card includes 3 fights. And I'm sure there's going to be more on the undercard, but this is probably the headliners, obviously. Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. And Martin Bakole versus Efe Ajagba. Further details about the venue and exact date will be announced later. Stay tuned. Oscar De La Hoya followed up with a comment. He said, Golden Boy is happy and honored to be a partner. I'm sure y'all are. I'm sure y'all are. Whatever there's money involved, I'm sure you love to be involved with that. So that's what Turki Alalshikh said, man. West Philly tour, what up? What's going on with you? I hope all is well with you and yours. SNK is a Japanese company like Capcom. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not familiar. I'm very far removed from the gaming world, so there's a lot of things I don't know. Sebastian Perez says people not really giving Haney a shot in the rematch. The Vegas odds are going to be crazy. Well, that's something y'all need to be taking advantage of if y'all know what y'all know. You feel what I mean? Because one thing we know for sure, for certain, is that Ryan Garcia ain't going to be on the juice in this one. If the fight happens. If the fight happens, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, man, what y'all think about this card? Ryan versus Rolly. These guys got a history. They've been talking shit about each other back and forth for years. They had that sparring session where Rolly was beating on him. You know what I'm saying? Roughing him up, all that good shit. Had Ryan looking like an outboxer in that motherfucker. Then we got Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. One former undisputed champion, one former unified champion. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Martin Bakole versus Efe Ajagba. Now, I'm gonna say this because we done been hearing about that fight for a long time. Africa versus Africa, I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a good, meaningful fight. You know what I mean? Efe hasn't really made much noise since losing to Frank Sanchez for real. But it's a good fight. This is what I think Bakole gonna body Efe, man. Yeah, I mean, I think Bakole gonna body Efe. I think that's gonna be a bad knockout. But regardless, it's the heavyweights. Anything could happen. If Efe lands a clean right hand on Martin Bakole, he could get some shit popping. You know what I'm saying? Congo versus Nigeria, I believe so. Is that where Bakole's from? I think Republic of the Congo. Yeah. So that's dope to see. So good fights. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to seeing that. That's in May of 2025. So we definitely got some time to wait. You know what I mean? We still, we about at the end of January. You know what I'm saying? So February, March, April, May. These guys gonna have a good 4 months to prepare for the fight. You know what I mean? Look, man, rooting for Rolly Romero to pull that off against Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney, you know what I mean? Rooting for him, making sure he get that win against Jose Ramirez. And, Martin Bakole going to do what he do. You feel what I'm saying? I think he going to do what he do. No, FA could crack. That's, we ain't going to sit here and lie about that, but I just think stylistically, based off of what they both bring, I think Bakole going to steamroll him. That's just me, though. I could be very much be wrong. I told you motherfuckers that that Bakole, even though I low-key knew what was going to happen to Jared Anderson, I was saying it was 50-50. Turns out that shit was 95-5, 90-10. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen. I've been proven wrong on multiple occasions. So looking forward to seeing this shit, bro. And I like what Turki Alalshikh is doing. Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of critics, a lot of detractors coming out saying how, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if it ain't profitable, then it's not gonna move the boxing culture forward. Listen, man, we need to really, on some real shit, we really need to stop being so invested in what the numbers do. You gotta leave that shit up to the businessmen. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta let them figure that shit out. As boxing fans, you know what I mean? We want to be provided the most meaningful fights possible. And as far as I'm concerned, Turki Alalshikh don't give a fuck to make a profit off of the sport of boxing. He's made it clear that he's a boxing fan and he just want to make these big fights happen. And he not sitting here just hoping that, you know what I mean, the money doubles or triples. You feel what I'm saying? So I could really give a fuck less about, you know what I mean, these dudes losing money. Boxing going keep going regardless. You feel what I mean? So that's just my opinion. You know, niggas could feel however they want to feel. You know, people always got some shit to complain about anyway. Yeah. Piece of shit. His fight week for Pacheco and Steven Nelson. Yeah, man. Yeah. We definitely gonna be tuned in on that one. I'm excited for that. Real nervous with Pacheco, but I'm excited. But Coley probably could be outboxed. Is FA an outboxer? You know something I don't know, Big Soldier? Dark Devil says the people truly know Devin a weight bully. Remember, he looked like Michael Jackson. Also, we all know Devin lost to a small Lomachenko where he went up against a fighter that's not small. We seen weak chin. Well, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about, brother. I don't know when the fuck Devin ever looked like Michael Jackson. But you know, Devin didn't lose to a small Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? From what I understand, Devin beat Lomachenko. And in terms of having a weak chin, you know, I have yet to see Devin Haney get knocked out. I've seen him drop multiple times. I've seen him get up multiple times. So, you know, I already know what type of stance you coming from. And, you know, the type of ignorance that you showing, we don't really fuck with that on this channel. You feel me? So you could go ahead about your business if you ain't get smacked with the wrench already. Let's go, champ. And when I say that, look at this guy defending Devin Haney. No, we just don't. Yeah, I mean, if we don't believe, we could tell when niggas keeping it a buck and when niggas is just hating. You feel what I mean? Niggas is just hating. It is what it is. What if Rolly knocks out Ryan? Shit, I'm gonna be excited than a motherfucker. I hope so. I hope that happens. Look, man, thinking about it stylistically, I'm assuming this fight gonna take place at 147. You know what I mean? Rolly was saying how he wanted to move up to 47. Ryan can't make 140. It almost makes sense for both of them to fight at welterweight. You feel what I'm saying? These are big dudes. Like Rolly's a big motherfucker, bro. You know, Ryan's a big dude as well. So, you know, I think they'll both be good at that weight. You know what I mean? They may give Rolly a little bit of punch resistance. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I know they're gonna rehydrate really well the day after. You feel what I mean? So Rolly could pack a punch, Ryan could pack a punch. It's really about who really gets to who first. You know, if I'm Rolly, or I'm working with Rolly, whatever the case is, man. Like I said, we on that Bernard Hopkins shit, keeping that right hand up real nice and high for the entirety of the fight. You know, as long as he's able to stay out of range for that left hook or not drop his hands when he's shooting his lead hand, or, you know, I think he'll be okay. But Rolly has shown throughout his career to be a sucker for the left hand, and that happens to be Ryan Garcia's bread and butter. You feel what I mean? So although, you know, when analyzing it, you know, when analyzing what both of these guys bring to the table and what they're capable of, you know, it ain't far-fetched to believe that Ryan may hurt Rolly and may possibly knock him out. You know what I mean? But, you know, being honest, you know, Ryan Garcia don't got the best defense neither. You know, he got that little California roll, you know what I'm saying, leaving his whole, you know, side open. I think Rolly has very good punching power. It could really hurt him to the body if he were to do that bullshit shell that he be doing. You feel what I mean? There's some things that Rolly could definitely exploit, but Rolly has to be very, very aware defensively. That's all I'm gonna say. You feel what I mean? So and you know, Rolly, I'm not gonna lie to you, you know, his ability to take a punch has seemed to diminish since getting knocked out by Tank. That's something that I have noticed. You feel what I mean? In my opinion, but at the same time, he's only been really hurt by big punchers. Tank is a big puncher. Isak Cruz is a big puncher. Ismael Barroso, big puncher. So, but Ryan is a big puncher. So, I hope Rolly has a great camp. You know what I mean? Ryan, I could give a fuck about what he do. And shout out to Lamont Roach. I seen him do an interview. I don't know if I think it was Fight Hype. And there was somebody, I think, going to the interviewer had asked him about Ryan Garcia. And he was like, man, he sounds some real shit. I don't really give a fuck about Ryan Garcia. He a racist. And you know what I mean? He a drug chief, so I don't really care to talk about him or what he got going on. I just gave Lamont Roach some cool points over here in Mazuma TV, cuz I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The fact that was one of the first times I heard a black boxer say that about Ryan, you know what I mean? It's sad. It's disappointing in all honesty, but I'm glad that Lamont Roach actually stepped up and actually said that. You know what I mean? Because, we don't really hear that too often. We don't really see that too often. We see a lot of people forgiving. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia literally said that he hate N-words with the hard R and ain't nobody going to do nothing about it. He can't be touched, blah, blah, blah. And it seemed like he proving these motherfuckers right. You know what I mean? So shout out to Lamont Roach for holding that man accountable, keeping his foot on Ryan's neck. And I feel like more black fighters should do that in all honesty. You know what I mean? But, since it happened to Devin Haney or since Ryan Garcia is associated with Devin Haney or happens to be the guy who, punished Devin Haney or whatever, they cool with letting him say whatever he want. I literally heard somebody, I heard somebody telling this other dude, a black dude, I heard a black dude telling another black dude why, he shouldn't fuck with Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't care, bro. I don't care. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, I just don't like Dev. And I'm like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Anonymous said, Lamont Roach has always been a really likable person, regardless of his Tank fight or not. Lamont has always kept it real and been outspoken. Man, salute. Salute, salute, salute. I'm glad I came across that interview. When he said that, I was like, yo, that's some dope shit right there, bro. So that's some dope shit. My boy Low Nose Boxing in the building. What up, K7? What up? Talk to me. What's going on? Low Nose Boxer says Keyshawn and Shakur will be in Joe when they got on live with Ryan. That's a fact. That's a fact. And that was I ain't gonna lie, that really had me heated. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. They sitting there laughing with Ryan. Oh, this dude funny, man. Oh, this dude funny. I'm like, wow. Wow. Y'all, and it really showed where their priorities was at, right? Because the drug cheating shit, that's something to talk about. That's something that you really got to put somebody's feet to the fire about. But before all this sports, before boxing, all y'all black men, and it sucks that I have to even say that because this is something they should automatically know. You know what I mean? But before boxing, before anything, y'all black men, and this man disrespected you as a black man, disrespected the black race. Y'all sitting here and y'all just laughing with the dude like nothing happened, bro. That shit that was very, very disappointing. Said Keyshawn got daddy issues. Yeah, I saw that. But Shakur got daddy issues too. You know what I mean? They both got daddy issues, so that's probably why they close. They got a lot in common, how the way they be moving and shit. But it was disappointing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, there's no way Ryan will ever be tolerated, in my space. You feel me? There's no way. But Shakur, no, Big Soldier, and I acknowledge that. Shakur did say Ryan is wrong for PEDs. I've seen Keyshawn say the same shit. But like I said, before sports and performance enhancement drugs, y'all black men. Shakur, that's a black man. Keyshawn, that's a black man. Ryan Garcia, that's not a black man. That man went on social media in front of millions of people when everybody was paying attention to him and said one of the most disrespectful things that you could call a black person, expresses hate while calling them that derogatory term and went on to challenge them and mock them and, say how ain't nothing gonna be done about it. You know what I mean? He could do whatever he want. He ain't never been touched. Blah blah blah. Went on several rants disrespecting black people. The realest 89. I'm not condoning what he said, but I feel like he said that shit for shock value. He always chasing clout. What does it matter what his intentions was? The fact that you even bringing up his intentions goes to show that you low key are condoning what he said. That shit shouldn't even be brought in the conversation. Whatever his intentions is. If I kill a man, or if I slap the shit out somebody, don't matter what the intentions is. That don't take away the action. I hate when people say that. It's almost like when they be like, "Yo, no offense," and then they offend you. Oh, no disrespect, and then they say some disrespectful shit about you. Why are we bringing up the reason and why he said it? Or why are you trying to validate or come up with a reason as to why he said this, bro? It don't fucking matter. Some shit just don't need context. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and look, they calling you out for your name. You calling yourself the realest. If you the realest, how you claim to be, and this ain't, you know what I mean? I don't know you, but based off of your comment right here, you are condoning what he said. Once you try to rationalize something, that goes to show that you are trying to condone. You are condoning it. You know what I mean? If it wasn't something you was condoning, you wouldn't even think of a reason as to why he said it. He said it. You know what I mean? He a fucking racist, and that is what it is. I don't fuck with him for that. Why would you? I'm not trying to validate it. I'm saying I doubt he really feel that way. What makes you doubt that? What makes you doubt that though? What has he done? What has Ryan Garcia ever done to make you think that he don't mean that he don't really feel that way? Y'all niggas, bro. Y'all it's crazy because y'all will give that white motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. And Ryan Garcia, he white. It is what it is. I could give a fuck when he's a European man that comes from Mexican ethnicity. You feel what I mean? It's so crazy how y'all give these dudes the benefit of the doubt when they blatantly disrespect y'all. And I don't even know if you black for real. But y'all would never do that for your own people. I don't know how you could ever doubt. I don't know how you could ever doubt somebody feeling that way. He letting you know how you feel. Like, yo, Mark, imagine they come up to me and be like, yo, Mark, you a bitch, nigga. And I'm like, nah, man, he ain't mean that. Nah, he clout chasing, dog. He don't really think I'm a bitch. Nigga, he said it. He said, nah, I'm mixed. Oh, so you one of them. You one of them that try to play both sides so you can try to get some type of privilege. Yeah, you on that coon shit, cuz. It's cool. You on that coon shit. When niggas it's either you one or the other, bro. I hate when niggas do that. Oh, I'm biracial. Okay. Y'all trying to leave some hope out there in case the white man, hoping that the white people accept you. They won't, bro. Trust me. They won't. Looking for some type of white privilege. They're not gonna give it to you, brother. You know what I mean? But this is the next segment I wanted to get into, man. I know this gonna piss a lot of people off, but it is what it is. You said, how you know what my intentions are, nigga? How you know what Ryan's intentions is? You see how that work? You don't like how you don't like how I pointed out what your intentions was, right? Or me telling you how you feel about shit. You just did the same shit with Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? You just did. You over here was telling us what Ryan Garcia's intentions is, and I told you how the fuck you know that, and you still over here trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I tell you what your intentions is, or what I think your intentions is, and you feel away. You see how they work? Do you see? You understand now? You got a nice little teachable lesson right here. You said, how you know what my intentions are? Nigga, how you know what Ryan Garcia's intentions are? It sounds real stupid trying to tell another nigga how they feel, right? How can you tell another nigga how he feel? The only thing we know about niggas is their actions and what they say. That tell you what's on their mind. If a motherfucker saying, yo, I don't like N-words, believe him. Oh, that's not what. I don't think that's his intentions, man. He a clout baby. Meanwhile, I'm over here calling you a coon, telling you how you trying to play both sides. You be like, how you know what my intentions is? Shit too easy, cuz. This shit too easy. I hope you learn something from that, man. Stop trying to give racists the benefit of the doubt. You feel me? Because you know they want to do it for you. It's really that simple. Big Soldier said, Mazuma, you becoming famous, bro. Them bots gonna be coming in. Ex Greg Hackett. I would never consider myself famous, my brother. I'm just somebody who talk boxing on YouTube. You know what I mean? I ain't one of these Jake Paul, Logan Paul ass niggas where the whole world know me. No, this is just a small community, brother. That's all. Should be funny when they run into me in person, though. At them boxing events, Mazuma TV. You remember that shit? Mazuma TV. I ain't even trying to cook bull for real. I'm just telling you, like, how you know what my intentions is? That's a great question. There's no way for me to truly know what your intentions is. I can only go based off of your actions. So with that being said, how can you go out of your way to tell another nigga what his intentions is after a racist rant? You don't know his intentions. So stop giving him the benefit of the doubt. Stop trying to make some shit up for him. Mazuma TV, just the nigga I want to see. I remember that shit. That's funny. He said it just like the boy Damon too. Friday after next. No, what the fuck Damon said? He's like, just the bitches I want to see. Craig and Day Day. Which one of you bitches gonna wash my drawers tonight? That's Friday after next. That's a movie. You don't know about that, babe. I gotta put her on the hood classics, y'all. She don't know about that. She be watching anime and TikTok and shit like that. She don't know nothing about Friday after next, Boys in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? All the other the fuck? I just seen it. Training Day. She watched Training Day with me. She ain't really like it though. She don't be liking them. She might not even like it for real. Friday, of course. You know what I mean? I don't think she be liking the hood shit though. She like her little Asian shit.
What's Asian?
The anime shit. Your father! What have you done to my sensei? Niggas just throw blades at each other, all types of superpowers. Be throwing shit. Mm-hmm. Menace to Society, that's another good one. Mm-hmm. Friday After Next, one of my favorite movies. I seen there was a debate, real quick, before I get into the boxing talk. I seen that there was a debate on whether Friday After Next was a Christmas movie or not. Now, to me, it is. You know what I'm saying? Because when they open the movie up, they playing the Temptations. In my mind, ooh, I want you to be free. And then they got the ghetto Santa Claus, the crackhead bull breaking into their apartments. And then it's like this Christmas. That's a Christmas movie, y'all. They just don't want to consider it, you know what I mean, a Christmas movie because it was a black movie. You feel me? But that's definitely a Christmas movie. Ninja Claus got beat up. Yeah, they whooped his ass with that Christmas tree. He was like, what the fuck you doing in my crib? Eating a big ass sandwich and shit. He was like, I'm Santa Claus, motherfucker. Where my milk and cookies? Imagine that shit, bro. Oh my God. First of all, that would have been my crib. That would have just been a 5 minute. That would have been a commercial. That ain't would have been. I'd have killed him right away. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a quick commercial. As soon as that nigga would have opened my door and I would have heard that door slide, shh, I'd have been like, oh yeah, you gotta go. You know what I mean? I'd have shot him in the dark too. 'Cause my shit got the what's that shit called? My shit got the motherfucking that night vision on it. I'd have popped his ass. You know what I'm saying? You said next Friday? Okay. Friday I love next Friday too. But I think Friday after next my favorite one, man. They all classic. Friday, next Friday, Friday after next. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. South Park got his beanie from that short black dude that was punching. Yeah, I remember that shit. He was the little dude. He just go, bing. I was like, damn. Yo, that's hilarious. Wait, what happened? What profile pic? What y'all talking about? Did I miss something? Man, I don't know. Whatever. I'm lost. First one is underrated. Of course it is. They are classics in my head. Yeah, I mean. What was the profile pic? What y'all talking about? Hold on. Let me look for this, John. What the fuck? Yo, what? Yo, niggas nasty on this joint, bro. Yo, that you know it's crazy. That's probably somebody else meat. This nigga drawing, bro. Yo, what's wrong with niggas, bro? Damn. Yeah, these niggas weird, bro. I'm sorry. These niggas from a different world. What's wrong with y'all, man? He probably was chilling too. It's just like, bro, what is you doing? How they even allow that? How's they even like? So y'all could take money away from me from saying curse words, but a nigga could post some type of pictures as they profile pic and roam freely. Jesus Christ. Um, I ain't gonna lie, that shit. These niggas are crazy. But shout out to the 29 people that's in the building, man. We've been having some great viewership lately, and I'm very appreciative for all the love that I've been receiving. You feel what I'm saying? The nation appreciates it as well. Let me see where the likes is at. Let me see where the likes is at, man. Hopefully, we ain't getting too disrespectful in them likes. 23 likes. Salute, salute, salute. If we can get more, the more the better. Yeah, YouTube definitely be picking and choosing. I seen like content creators say that in the past, and now that I'm a content creator, it's like definitely be some funny shit going on here. But regardless, you know what I mean, not to get too far, too far away from the, boxing and stuff like that. But long story short, Friday after next, that's a Christmas movie, man. That's a Christmas movie. Marissa said Jermaine Ortiz just said Rolly was shocked when he saw him. What you mean? Well, like they ran into each other and Rolly was bitching? I don't know. We're gonna have to ask Rolly about that. But let's talk about this new subject, man, because there's been a lot of people out here running the Gervonta Davis's aid as always, man. I always try to hold motherfuckers accountable because apparently I was on whenever I comment on somebody's comment section, there's always haters in the comments. Oh, Mazuma TV is owned by Bill Haney. Oh, Mazuma TV, he's on Devin Haney's payroll. First of all, I fucking wish these niggas was cutting me a check. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been hate, and I swear to God, niggas been hating ever since I had Bill Haney on the channel. But regardless, and at that time, I ain't even have 2K subscribers, and I was getting, they probably was mad as shit. Like, damn, how he get Bomac? How he get Bill Haney on the channel? You know what I'm saying? So they've been hating ever since then. But anyways, Everybody been running to Gervonta Davis's aid. Yeah, they were saying Bill be paying me. Nigga, I fucking wish. I fucking wish he was paying me. Boxing with 2-4. What up? West Philly Tour said, what part of West Philly you from, Tour? He said, they never say niggas be on tank payroll. Of course not. Of course not. You know what I'm saying? Of course not. But yeah, man. Oh, 60th and Market. So you must know our teeth then, because don't our teeth be around there? I think his pop got a barber shop down there. You gotta know our teeth. Yeah, I don't ever be down there, but you know what I mean? I had a homie that used to have a barber shop right there, right up the block from there, up at Darby. And shit like, oh, okay, you know our teeth. That's what's up. He had a great performance last week, bro. Great performance. I'm gonna bring him up on the channel too. I was talking to him not too long ago. But anyways, like I said, everybody running to, Gervonta Davis's aid. He could do no wrong. Niggas is out here writing diaries about how they love, his hair texture, and they like how the way his braids sit on, sit on his ears, and all this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, they've been back in, and I seen Tim Bradley talk the same shit, talking about, man, shout out to Gervonta Davis for not kissing, Turki Alalshikh's ring like all these other dudes. He ain't kissing nobody ass. First of all, Tim, you've been kissing the ring your whole fucking career. You're a fucking goofy, cuz. You know what I mean? Like you've been kissing Bob Arum ring with saliva on it and all. You be tongue kissing Bob Arum ring, my nigga, the entirety of your career. You had your opportunity. Let's not forget. Let's not act like you ain't had an opportunity to be a free agent and make the biggest purse of your career with Floyd Mayweather. They sent you an offer. They was like, yo, we heard you a free agent, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? We're going to take this fight with Floyd Mayweather. You outpriced yourself, and then you re-signed with Top Rank to go fight Manny Pacquiao again. You are the definition of a ring-kissing motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it just be so funny when motherfuckers, when they get into retirement, they act like that shit just neutralizes everything they did in their career and leaves them open to criticize people who's currently active in their career. I just think it's so funny. Like, Tim is like the ultimate hypocrite. When I hear Tim talk about how motherfuckers be ducking other motherfuckers, bro, I laugh. Like, I laugh, bro. But anyways, I remember Gervonta Davis had posted up a story, with Bob Arum chilling with Michael Jackson. And he said, I fuck with who I fuck with because I don't suck. You know what I'm saying? D. And he was pretty much talking about his loyalty to Al Heyman. He's been very critical of people that have been going over to Turki Alalshikh, saying how, they going over there, they switching sides, they disloyal, blah, blah, blah. And one of the things that really didn't make sense to me was PBC has a history of doing business with Turki Alalshikh. You know what I'm saying? They actually had two PBC fighters fighting each other on one of his cards. Rayo Venezuela, PBC fighter. Isaac Cruz, PBC fighter. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure they're both PBC fighters and they fought each other on the same card. Who else? I'm sure there's fighters that I haven't even mentioned that also, Andy Ruiz, from what I understand, Al Heyman fighter. He fought Gerald Miller on that drum. Canelo Alvarez, he's been doing business with PBC this entire time. He's even went out to say that he wished he did business with Al Heyman his whole career. His last fight was under PBC. Now Turki Alalshikh working with him. So I just find it funny that, Gervonta Davis is coming out here. Oh, yeah, David Morrell. Wait. Yeah, David Morrell. Hold on. Yeah, Esau Cruz, I mentioned that one. Cruz with Manny Pacquiao, but he is with PBC. He's with Manny Pacquiao Promotions, but he is a PBC fighter. He fought Hot Rod on a Turki Alalshikh card. I thought that was PBC. There's so much going on, bro. But regardless, he fought Hot Rod on the Turki card. All right, cool. So look, that's another PBC fighter, just proving my point even further. You see what I'm saying? On the Bud Madrimov card. All right, cool. Shout out to Anonymous for keeping me on point. So, long story short, bro, and Turki Alalshikh just said a couple days ago that he has to reach out to his partners, and he mentioned PBC as one of his partners. Now, if Gervonta Davis is loyal to Al Heyman, he should be. You know what I mean? Al Heyman got him to where he was. You know what I'm saying? Made him a successful motherfucker, got him some good paydays, all that good shit. All right, cool. That's your prerogative to be loyal to him. A lot of Al Heyman fighters are loyal to Al Heyman. However, if you're loyal with Al Heyman and Al Heyman is blatantly doing business with Turki Alalshikh behind the scenes, what's your new reason as to why you're not working with Turki Alalshikh? You mentioned how he's called you on multiple occasions. You're deciding not to pick up the phone, but the dude that you're claiming to be loyal to is doing business with that dude that you're trying to come across resenting. Does that make sense, y'all? You saying that you rocking with PBC. All these other niggas is going over to Turki Alalshikh because they can't sell in the States. That was already disproven because Canelo Alvarez is in the works in the process of working with Turki Alalshikh, and Canelo sells in the States just as much, if not more, than Gervonta Davis. So that's already disproven right there. They not all going to Turki Alalshikh because they can't sell in the States. It's because the business makes sense. And what's so fucking crazy, it makes sense. Like, what the fuck are fighters supposed to do? Fighters are supposed to get as much money as they can while they're able to maintain activity, right? This is what they do. Gervonta Davis is he's trying to come up with every reason possible as to why he refuses or doesn't want to work with Turki Alalshikh. First, he said they can't sell in the States. That's disproven with Canelo in itself. That idea is already tore down. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder, that's another one. He was on Turki card. That's a fact. That's disproven, that first one. So now he's coming out and saying, oh, well, I'm loyal to Al. Oh, well, I'm loyal to Al. Well, Al obviously is sending his fighters over there to do business with Turki Alalshikh. So as far as I'm concerned, Al Heyman and Turki Alalshikh are business partners. You know what I mean? It ain't like Al Heyman making motherfuckers pick a side. It's either me or Turki. No, he's working with Turki. He's literally given Turki the option to use his fighters for his events. So now what are you saying? What's the new excuse now? You know what I'm saying? And I think that Gervonta had been noticing this. And I think, I really think that this is the main reason why he's looking to head into retirement at the end of 2025. You know what I mean? He's been displeased with the purses that they've been trying to give him and stuff like that. I mean, this is why fights are getting pushed back. It was literally all because of the money. You know what I mean? He's trying to make as much money possible while avoiding Turki Alalshikh. But this is the problem. The only motherfucker right now that's gonna give you the funds that you looking for is Turki Alalshikh. But Turki Alalshikh ain't gonna give you this money unless you fight the motherfuckers that either he or the boxing world wants you to fight. He gonna give you that bankroll, but it's gonna be against motherfuckers who, have a good chance against you or is a great competitive fight. And I genuinely believe in my soul that Gervonta wants nothing to do with that. Refound says, Hot Rod is David Morrell, main sparring partner for this David Benavidez fight. That's smart. He had a lot of problems with Hot Rod, so he could probably learn a little bit off of him. K7 said, Tank is spoiled and has narcissist tendencies. He wants to be treated like a golden child with who and wherever he associates himself. Everybody is not going to kiss his ass, bro. Yeah, it's like he want everybody to kiss his ass, but then he got a problem with motherfuckers going over and working with Turki Alalshikh saying how they kissing his ass. Okay. Well, based off of your logic, Al must be kissing his ass too because he's doing business with Turki. You claim everybody that's doing business with Turki is disloyal. Everybody that's working with Turki Alalshikh is dickying. All right. Well, the man that you is just propping up and giving all this props to, he working with Turki Alalshikh. Is Al Heyman Dicky and Turki Alalshikh? Marissa said, I saw something today that Turki said Canelo and Crawford are not fighting. They're going to be playing a video game versus each other that he set up. They are not in fight negotiations. Well, I think that's him just being sarcastic, Marissa. Let's actually go back. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that post that he had put up. Because he even said that he challenged them, and that's the only way he could challenge them to any type of fight or some shit like that. So I think he was just being funny. Let me see. Let me see. I think I just seen it. Let me see. So Ring Magazine posted this. This is from a few days ago. So it looks like Canelo, Turki Alalshikh, and Terrence Crawford on FaceTime. He said, this is from a few days ago. We are not talking about boxing. We talked about the video game Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, which we will launch April 24th of 2025. I challenged them in the game. This is the only thing I could challenge them with in relation to combat. They accepted my challenge in the game, and we all betting on a dinner on the loser. And we decided that we don't do boxing fight because all three of us hate boxing, and we decided to choose yoga instead. He's clearly trolling. He's clearly trolling. You know what I mean? It seemed like he just teasing the fans, if we being honest. He's definitely trolling. Like, we hate boxing and we doing yoga instead. We not going to do no boxing fight. We going to do yoga together instead. Clearly trolling. Continue talking and continue spreading rumors at the end. Only the three of us know and decide what will happen and where things happen. Okay. Yeah. Clearly trolling. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the details, Marissa. I just know that they, according to the reports, and he trolling because Ring Magazine, his own, magazine, came out and said that Bud and Canelo were finalizing, a deal for September. You know what I mean? So he definitely trolling, and I doubt Turki Alalshikh will give the green light to some rumors that's bullshit. Turki Alalshikh run magazine. He runs Ring Magazine. You know what I mean? So if he sees that there's a bullshit post being put up that's not true, I highly doubt that he'll put it out for the media to read into. He literally controls what goes on in that company. So let's see. Big Soldier said, I heard Crawford fighting Sergey Derevchenko before Canelo. I've been hearing that too. You know what I mean? But that fight would have happened. I mean, I guess it's good for like activity purposes and shit like that. You know what I mean? You don't really want to go, 9 months without fighting on top of the months that you missed out the year prior. I don't know though, man. I really wouldn't take the risk if I was Bud, especially if I know this may possibly be my last fight. I would just take that whole time just locking in on training, acclimating to the weight, shit like that. I would go all in. I had my sights focused on just defeating Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Strategizing, training. You know what I mean? Breaking down Canelo piece by piece, getting the proper sparring. Now, I'm not telling you to train for 8 straight months. You know what I'm saying? But just fully being locked in on that sole fight right there. That's what I would do. I wouldn't risk getting in there with Sergey Derevchenko and him possibly upsetting you, and now the Canelo shit is down the drain. I wouldn't even do that. But if Bud chose to do that, then, you know, that's his choice. And that's a good fight because Dervinchenko is adorable, solid motherfucker. Ricardo Lopez said, "Greetings from Chicago, bro. I put my already my like. Oh, you gave me a like already. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Shout out to my boy Finito, Ricardo Lopez. That'd be dope if that was him. Salute from Chicago. Your back hurting? I got you. You know what I mean? So we pretty much spoke about both topics. We spoke about Rolly versus Ryan, Devin versus Jose Ramirez, Turki Alalshikh partnering with PBC. You know what I mean? It's like as Tank continues to go on, he's making himself look worse and worse. You feel what I mean? I know there's gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers out here just trying to come to his aid and make it seem like we haters for questioning him. But I mean, y'all the same niggas that don't want a lot of shit to be questioned. Like I'm sure y'all question why y'all don't look like your father. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all wonder why, you look like your next door neighbor more than your father. I'm sure there's a lot of things that you won't dare question. You know what I'm saying? But over here, we question shit if we feel like that shit wrong. Yeah. Nobody wants to see NSB stand the owners. They don't want him to be in a position where he a unified champion, how he planned. You know what I'm saying? They don't want him to see. They don't want him to become unified because they'll ultimately put them in a position where they look stupid. Oh, and it's ducking. He don't want to fight nobody. Whole time he fighting the other best champion in his division. Has Rolly gotten back to me? Let me see. I don't think he did. He probably not going to answer that for real. For real. I had sent him that shit at 9:00. So I doubt he'll answer. He probably don't even got the details for real. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But he told me, he sent me a message. He said he a bitch. A bitch nigga always gonna be a bitch nigga. Really be tripping. He said that shit about Ryan. So Rolly already talking greasy. The mindless consumer said Rolly gonna shock the world. Ooh wee. Let's go, Rolly. Let's go, Rolly. Fuck what everybody else talking about. I mean, we gonna root for you, brother. Yeah, he told me that. He texted me that. I said, make sure y'all getting testing too. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get testing too. He said he a bitch. A bitch nigga always gonna be a bitch nigga. That's hilarious. Marissa said I haven't seen much of Rolly's dad talking lately. His dad don't really talk too often though, right? His dad usually stick to himself. I don't even think he speak English that well. He a Cuban, so I don't think English like really his strong suit. You know what I mean? So what y'all think about T.O. possibly fighting Richardson Hitchens next in the unification fight? You think that's something that's actually gonna happen? Y'all think the nigga capping? What y'all think going on? Y'all think that's another bullshit publicity stunt for T.O. or what? Because he may very well be lying. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. T.O. done talked to everybody. This nigga done been in 10 different talks. You know what I'm saying? And none of them Jones came to reality. He's still talking shit about Ty. I seen him do like a 10-minute interview with Fight Hype or Fight Hub, one of them, and he was talking about how Ty Rank trying to fuck his life up and all this crazy shit, bro. So I don't know. I don't know, bro.
I don't know if Turki gonna intervene and just put him in a fight, or I don't know what's gonna happen. That's what he say. That's what he say. He say he want the Boost fight, but he said he's wanted multiple fights in the past, and then they never came to reality. So I don't know. I think Tio wants to tune up first. He may want to avoid black fighters with athleticism. K7, you may very well be right, but a tune up is crazy considering he just fought Steve Claggett his last fight. Steve Claggett was supposed to be his tune up. Steve Claggett was supposed to be the tune up. Now you need another one? Keith Connolly. What you talking about, Coffee? Bob gonna make an example out of T.O. Bob fed up. This the thing. It's like I think Bob's so fed up with you said check T.O. Twitter. All right, but I think Bob's so fed up with T.O. though that he'll even use Turki Alalshikh to get rid of the nigga. Or, really punish him. Sheesh. Well, I seen he wrote official. You know what I mean? He posted up with like a sports agent. And, Keith Connolly, I don't really know too much about him. I'm sure he's some type of boxing manager or something. I don't really know what to do with that. Oh, okay, Mike Cobbetcher posted Teofimo Lopez tells ESPN he signed a multi-year advisory deal with Mike Boraro. I don't know how to say that last name, and Keith Connolly. He says, I'm going to focus on fighting the best and let Mike, Keith, and my father focus on everything else. Expect big fights from me in 2025 and beyond. This is the takeover period. We're going to make a lot of people bleed. Let's make boxing great again. Well, I don't really know what to make of that. He signed an advisory deal. I mean, that's cool. Hopefully they do what's in his best interest. And, I mean, they don't take a majority of his check. Hitchens works with Keith Connolly. Okay, that's what's up then. Hopefully that'll be easier to make then. I don't know if both of them having the same advisor or manager or whatever is going to guarantee them fighting. I mean? I think that's really up to the promoter. I think it's really going to come down to, the promoters being able to collaborate. But, maybe they could make that shit happen through Turki Alalshikh. Matchroom got a good business relationship with Turki. Top Rank got a good business relationship with Turki. Maybe Turki Alalshikh could bring them both together to make that fight happen. That's a great fight. Hitchens been talking crazy. He believes in himself. He believes in his chances with T.O. T.O., as delusional as he is and how crazy he is, he might believe he could beat Hitchens too. You know what I mean? I think that's a great fight. I think that's a really good fight. Lopez going to be on Canelo juice? Oh, no. I hope not. He already a racist. Yeah, and I seen that tweet, T.O. saying nigga and all that crazy shit, bro. What can I say, bro? Reef Hound said he got Daniel Jacobs, the Canelo fight, and the bag and the 6-fight deal with HBO. Did Keith Connolly also get him that DAZN deal? Because he made a lot of money with DAZN as well, with Matchroom. Daniel Jacobs, I think that's what set him up for real, for real. was that bread he got from the Chavez fight and all. Daniel Jacobs done made a couple dollars off boxing. That's why he told Jamal, "I'm making M's. You ain't making M yet." Lopez going to duck Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall on his way up. Somebody got to go see him. Catterall out here putting belt to ass. Keith Connolly is a manager. Okay. They say he signed an advisory deal, though. You know what I mean? And, you know, advisors, they usually get smaller percentages than managers. I thought T.O. was with David McWater. I guess that shit went out the window. Yeah, I guess he's no longer with David McWater. I remember McWater was his manager. I think Catterall gonna beat Barbosa too. I never really seen anything too crazy about Barbosa. That's why it's like when T.O. was acting like he didn't want to rumble him, like I was like, bro, you could beat that nigga. I don't be understanding, bro. I really don't. We got him the DAZN deal. He bought Berlanga out of his top rank deal and got him the Canelo fight. Yeah, so Keith know what he doing. That's what's up. Might be a great move for T.O., bro. We'll see. Let's see if Keith could get him out of that top rank mess he in right now. If he could do that, then Keith the man. Yeah, Barbosa could box. I never doubted that. You know, but I never seen nothing too crazy about his abilities where I'm like, ooh, he might beat T.O. Like I didn't think that much of him. Yeah, McComb gave that nigga work. I remember that. I think T.O. would have beat that man. I don't know why he was like, don't put that bum in the ring with me. Don't put that bum in the ring with me. I'm like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? I got Hitchens beating T.O. 8-4 if they rumble. Ooh wee. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know everybody, you know, they fuck with Hitchens and all that. Hitchens gotta show me more. I don't know. I'm not too high on Hitchens, y'all. I ain't trying to hate, nothing like that. I mean, he beat Liam Paro. Did a good job beating Liam Paro. No, I ain't trying to come across like I'm frying or trying to play Hitchens, bro. Like I'm really not. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to play Hitchens at all. I'm not. Trust me. I respect that man hand. I like his skills. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of people were giving him a lot of credit for not doing very much. Like you beat Liam Paro, but I said off the rip, based off what Liam Paro bring to the table for what Hitchens has, he tailor made for him. And it showed after the fourth round, it showed. He dominated the rest of the way. I need to see Hitchens in there with a style that, you know, he ain't been up there against. He already showed some little Show some holes in his game, cuz I'm telling you. He shows some holes in his game that I think that if he in there with the right motherfucker, that shit could be exposed. And you know, can he make adjustments? Can he do that? He's shown the ability to make adjustments a little bit with Leon Paro, but you know, I don't know. I don't know. Hitchens just gotta show me more. That's all. I'm not trying. I ain't coming at him sideways. I seen that goofy ass tweet he put out where he said like Biv will move too much. You know what I mean? If he learned from him, then all this crazy. I'm like, bro, you was not on Bivel's level, cuz like you nowhere near it. I don't know where the fuck this little nigga arrogant as shit just because he beat Liam Paro, but you was mad humble when Sue Burrell had the belt. You know, little shit like that is a little concerning for me, but it is what it is. This nigga Big Soldier called this nigga Timu Haney. That's crazy. Big Soldier MX says hot take the best TL beats Timu Hitchens, but against Devin Haney, nope. Haney got more layers to his game than Hitchens. Hitchens is pretty fucking basic, bro. But even the basics could win you a fight. You know what I'm saying? The basics might be enough to outbox, a lot of motherfuckers, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's not much versatility to Hitchens' game. Like he got a good jab. Good jab. He understands distance real well. He keep people at the end of his punches. He know how to tie up when, motherfuckers is getting a little bit crazy. He like to keep fights in the center of the ring. He's solid. Good 1-2. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Unless he shows me more, I don't know. I think that shit could be I think that shit could be neutralized, bro. You know who will be somebody, who be like Hitchens kryptonite, bro? Like a fundamentally sound boxer that could punch, like a Mikey Garcia. Like y'all ever watch Mikey Garcia when he fought Robert Easter? Robert Easter was kind of that same way, like Hitchens, like long, rangy, tall fighters that got good hand speed, good 1-2. You know what I'm saying? But Mikey Garcia found a way to neutralize that and put the pressure on him, walk him to the ropes, punch on him. Shit like that. I think somebody like Mikey Garcia will beat a motherfucker like Hitchens. I think if T.O. used like his jab and he created combinations off his jab along with his flashiness, athleticism, I think T.O. could beat Hitchens, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But that lunging in with one punch type shit and just getting desperate and all that, he'll get outboxed by Hitchens. But I think if T.O.'s in his bag, he'll beat Hitchens. And I don't even know if Hitchens got an inside game for real. I have not seen that from him. Anonymous says Hitchens only like to use clean punches from the outside, and I think Hitchens wait for offensive opportunities too much instead of creating them. So you think he played a counter punching role too much? That's what you're saying. I think there's a lot of holes in Hitchens' game, dog. Like he good, he's solid. Let's not. Y'all remember when Rolly was beating Hitchens' ass in sparring, and Hitchens was out here making all these excuses in the world as to why he had just got off the plane and all this crazy. Y'all remember that shit? Or I'm tripping. I remember Rolly was beating Hitchens' ass. Rolly done fucked a lot of niggas up this morning. Oh man, his chin got touched, but I remember he was beating Hitchens' ass though. Hitchens was holding on for dear life, like help, help. For some reason, it's not on YouTube though. Let me see. Mm, I'm watching it right now. Rolly was on his ass though. That's when Rolly was a sparring warrior though. Ooh, he hurt hitches with that hook. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's how Rolly got signed. Punching on everybody at the gym. They was like, yo, this motherfucker could fight. Because he wasn't like a decorated amateur neither. That Rolly was getting Ryan work and sparring. I remember that too. But like I said, I think Ryan a different person now. Mm-hmm. K7 says Keyshawn beats T.O., Richardson, Rolly, and Ortiz for sure. Ooh, that boy back at Keyshawn crazy. Keyshawn got to move up to 40 though, man. Everybody you name, they at 40 right now. I think Keyshawn versus Jermaine will be a great fight. I like Keyshawn versus Jermaine. I think stylistically that's a good ass fight. Big Soldier said Keyshawn versus Jermaine Ortiz will be close. Remember, Nair Albright went 12 with him. Yeah, I remember I was in Atlantic City when Nair and Jermaine fought. And I had heard about Jermaine, from matchmakers and all types of shit years before he got his exposure. So when I heard about Nair fighting him, I'm like, it's going to be a tough job for Nair. And Nair went over there. He tried his best. You know what I mean? But Jermaine was just on a different level. You know what I mean? But Nair also fought Keyshawn. Ooh, Anonymous said he got Jermaine in that one. Ooh. What? Y'all got Jermaine beating Keyshawn? Yeah, Keyshawn, he gonna outgrow 35. Yeah, Albright definitely rocked Keyshawn. He ate that shit though. Let's get one more question before we get up out of here, man. We got 30 people in the building. Shout out to everybody that's coming through and showing love, man. I'm loving it. Yeah, man. I remember I used to be happy if I had 10 people in this motherfucker. We doubling, tripling up and shit. Salute. And we got 30 likes as well, man. The love is real. The love is real. We definitely growing in this motherfucker, Anonymous. That's a fact. Let me see what's going on. 140 is different. Ain't Jermaine. Ain't super basic. Hell, give Keyshawn some issues for sure. I agree. I think that's a really good fight. I love that style matchup. If Keyshawn were to beat Jermaine, especially like on some dominant shit, I'm looking at Keyshawn in a different light for sure. That Lamo shit was cool. You know what I mean? But Lamos, in my opinion, ain't no Jermaine Ortiz. So I would love to see that. Who do I think is next for Jermaine Ortiz this year? I don't know. I mean, if he's at 40, who's a good fight for Jermaine? That's about the same level as him. Let's take a look at this before I get up out of here. My girl ready for the lights to be she don't like when the lights on and shit. Am I lying? She tired. She ready to go. A good fight for Jermaine Ortiz? Yo. Him versus Tito Mercado would be a fucking banger, bro. Can you imagine that shit, yo? Or him versus Michelle Rivera? Brandon Lee? Why not? Brandon Lee? Brandon Lee would be a banger. What the fuck going on with Brandon Lee? What's up with him? Oh, he signed with David McWater. He didn't fight since July. What the fuck he doing? Seem like he ain't in no rush to fight somebody credible, bro. Niggas be taking their sweet ass time. Brandon Lee talented too. With a weird ass mix. He like Asian and Mexican. How often you see that, babe? Asian and a Mexican mix. You ever seen that?
Asian and Mexican.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's what Brandon Lee is. But he look like a straight Asian though. Oh, this nigga went across the pond and signed with Queensberry. I would love to see Jermaine Ortiz versus Tito Mercado, bro. That's a good ass fight. You want to see where that motherfucker Tito at? Tito out here sparking everything he touched. Go ahead and fight Jermaine Ortiz. Let's see what you got. Because Tito Mercado be talking crazy about everybody. And look, I fuck with that shit. You know what I mean? I don't really fuck with niggas kissing motherfuckers' asses in their division. He feel like all these niggas soft. He feel like he could fuck with. He feel like he could fade all these niggas. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with that shit you talking about, my nigga. But I mean, that fight get offered. Would love to see that shit come together. Michelle Rivera would be a good fight for Jermaine Ortiz, though. It's a good name. You know, Brandon Lee, that also be a good name. This nigga's Brandon Lee, 29-0. Almost got 30 fights. And ain't fight nobody. Notable. Said PBC losing talent. Hey man, if you can't keep them active, they gonna go elsewhere. The money don't sleep. You know what I mean? Jermaine versus Frank Martin. Good ass fight. Frank Martin got the athleticism, the power, the explosiveness to give Jermaine some trouble. But if Jermaine get in his boxing bag, you know, stick and move on Frank, he could probably give Frank some problems, but that's a good ass fight. I might like, well, first of all, we gotta see how Frank Martin bounced back off that Tank shit, because he got slept. You know what I mean? And that shit could affect you psychologically. He might not be the same. Now I hope not. But Jermaine versus Frank, I don't know. I fuck with Frank. Said Frank ain't ready. Oof. I like Frank abilities though, man. Sharp. He punched real sharp. Technique solid. I like Frank. But we gotta see how he bounced back off that Tank loss. Remember Ortiz will be the bigger man. Okay, he might be the bigger man, but Frank ain't small. Frank big as shit. I'm surprised he would make it 35. Jermaine versus Rayo. It's a good fight. Let's see if Rayo still got this belt. Let's see if Rayo if Rayo beats Gary Antoine, Rayo better than I thought. Frank versus Mercado, great fight. Great fight. My favorite Frank because Mercado a little green in comparison to Frank. But this is under the assumption that Frank bounces back off of that Tank knockout. Yeah, Frank ain't little at all. Look, Jermaine is definitely versatile. We ain't doubting that. It'll be a good competitive scrap. That's the fights we need to see. But I think Frank want to get back in the winning column. You know what I mean? But he said Slime watching, mad as fuck right now. He ain't, I think he was on the live yesterday, but I ain't see him on today. Probably busy in Puerto Rico right now, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Shout out to the nation and the mob for coming through and showing love. This was a great eventful live. Had some great conversations as well. I'm gonna go get me some rest. I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Also got to get my son, which I'm extremely excited about. For what I mean, can't wait to get my boy. But yeah, I mean, in the meantime, look out for the next live that'll be on tomorrow, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Mazuma TV. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. I'm out of here, man. Peace.